Are you doing HIIT because you want to lose body fat? I receive questions from many people on my Instagram. What is the best way to lose body fat? So they always ask me, is it HIIT? They ask me, must I do more HIIT to lose the body fat or to lose the weight? So my answer to that is, how do you lose body fat? It's a very simple equation. Calorie input, okay, minus calorie output and equal to your net calorie, which is, it has to be calorie deficit, which is negative, so that you can lose body fat. Two variables that really determining whether are you going to lose body fat or not, which is your calorie input, mainly your nutrition, okay. Secondly is your calorie output, your level of activities, your exercise. So two things. So you have to control these two variables to lose body fat. So that's the only way, okay. I'm only going to talk about calorie output, so I'm not going to touch about nutrition, okay. Just the calorie output, which is the HIIT that you guys are doing, okay, including myself. What is HIIT? High intensity interval training. So basically it's an interval training. So interval training is something that you go all out for, let's say 30 seconds, and then you rest for, let's say 30 seconds, or or 1 minute, and then you go all again for 30 seconds. That is interval training. The thing is, for interval training, there can be high intensity interval training, there can be moderate intensity interval training, there can be low intensity, yet it's still an interval training. So today we are talking about high intensity, so it's really all out, okay. Remember that HIIT is not a magic pill, it's a form of cardio. So what is cardio? Cardio is a tool to burn calories, okay, to burn calories, not burn fat, because at the end of the day, like I say, it goes back to the equation. If you want to burn fat, just think about that equation. That is the only equation that allows you to burn fat, nothing else. And the rest is just like a tool. So HIIT is a tool to burn calories. I'm going to share about 3 pros and 3 cons, of HIIT, okay. For the pros, time efficient, you can do it anywhere, and it's more fun. For time efficient, you do more work at a little period of time. So let's say you go off for 30 seconds, and then you rest for 30 seconds. So you just repeat, and by 20 to 30 minutes, you'll be like shit. That is saving time. But it really depends. If you're not really pushing yourself like all out, that there's some left in you. You just want to go like easier on yourself, like most of us, including myself. I won't lie that we tend to be very kind to ourselves. So although we are going all out, we are not necessarily going all out. So it really depends. But if you really go all out, yes, you might burn a bit more calories in a shorter period of time. But yeah, you will save time, but just a bit of time, not much. The calorie you burn is about the same as like jogging or other form of cardio. It's more fun because you can do like different variations. Like you can play around with the rest timing, and your work timing, and there are so many variations like Tabata, and you can change up the exercises. There are just endless things you can do with HIIT. That's why it is fun. So it's higher chance that you will stick to it because it's fun. And lastly, you can do it anywhere, meaning that you don't need you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to, if you don't like to run like myself, you can do it. And you can do it at home, at a park, anywhere without very big space or a big equipment. And for the space wise, you don't need you can just do it at a small space, as long as it can fit one body length. You don't need crazy amount of space, so it's very convenient, like even in a hotel room, anywhere. So that's one thing I feel is good about HIIT. Okay, 3 things is that harder to recover, one, and secondly is higher risk of injury, and lastly is overrated. So it's really hard to recover, because if you are really pushing yourself doing the HIIT, the 30 minute, you'll be shacked. Like no matter how fit you are, you'll be really drained because you're really going all out. By the next day, you'll be so drained. The recovery is harder. It's very taxing on the body. So that's why we only want to do about 2 to 3 times maximum in a week. If you really want to go 3, but I won't recommend. 2 is the maximum. Secondly, it is higher risk of injury. Why? Because you see, you have to go as fast as you can all out. When you're doing that, your form might be compromised. You will not really pay attention to your form, you just burst, and you go everything out, and then end up you compromise your form, and you might one thing, and you might just snap, and you might get injury, unwanted injury. Why super overrated? So how social media portrays HIIT, no doubt it's a good exercise, a good form of exercise. I teach my clients HIIT, but I would definitely mix with strength exercises, not just pure HIIT. So that's what I would do. Okay, so I'm not saying that it is bad, but I'm just saying that it's really hype on social media. That is the best way to lose body fat, which isn't true. Okay, you can lose body fat even without HIIT. Okay, you can lose body fat, trust me, because I have lost body fat without HIIT, so I myself know. But it's just how they hype it, the entire social media. Yeah, but I'm still recommending it to my clients, but I would tweak it, and you can do the same too. Instead of going for super high intensity, go for moderate intensity, or go for the intensity that is challenging for you but not all out, and you train in the interval training. So it's still interval training but not high intensity. To also add on, the thing about HIIT is that they always talk about EPOT, okay, which is also known as afterburn, and EPOT stands for post exercise oxygen consumption. So EPOC. So for that, a lot of articles, a lot of fitness people always say that, oh, you burn so much calories, even after you work out for the next 48 hours, 24 hours, So that's what people always say, but actually you only burn about 30-40 calories additionally. Let's say you only burn 200 calories, okay, and the EPOC effect is just 7 to 14% of your entire calories that you burn. So let's say you burn 200 calories, or let's say 300 calories, and let's say 10% will be 30 calories. So just additional 30 calories burning. So it will be total, you burn 330 calories because of the EPOT. Before EPOT is 300, now it's 330. So just 30 difference, and it's just so small. It won't make much difference. There is 3 pros and 3 cons of HIIT. I just remember that don't just blindly follow just because HIIT is the hype, and end up you don't reach your goal, you might not reach your goal, end up you get injury. So you have to see whether it suits you. If it suits you, then go ahead. Nothing wrong with HIIT, but you have to know about these pointers before you jump into it. Lastly, the best form of cardio is the one that you can do for long and you enjoy doing, and and you're healthy. So that's the best form of cardio, and not just HIIT. And there are so many ways of cardio, like say jogging, walking, climbing the stairs, up and down, treadmill. If you don't have treadmill, you can just do moderate intensity, training at home, like bodyweight training. So there are so many cardios, you can do. So HIIT is not the only way that allows you to burn body fat. I hope it clears your thoughts about HIIT and how about whether should you be doing more HIIT cardio to lose body fat. So if you find this useful, please give me a thumbs up by clicking the like button below, and do subscribe to my channel and click the bell button so that when I post another video, you won't miss the video. And I really appreciate for sticking with me till the end of the video, and hope you find it useful. And if you have any questions on HIIT or anything on fat loss, do let me know. Do let me know in the comment below. And my name is Paul, and hope you guys are well, safe, and don't forget to stay happy in tough times. And I will see you guys soon on the next video.